Chosen one, you are not here by accident, and you did not arrive at this moment by chance. This is a divine appointment set in motion long before this day, aligned by heaven with precise and intentional timing. What you are sensing right now is not imagination or emotion, it is recognition. Your spirit knows this hour. Chosen one, there comes a moment when delay gives way to decision, when preparation gives way to release. You are standing at the edge of that moment. Scripture says the vision is for an appointed time, though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not delay. That time has drawn near. What has been measured in secret is about to be revealed in substance. What was withheld for protection is now authorized for release. Anointed one, the pressure you felt was not resistance, it was alignment. The quiet tension, the sudden stillness, the unexplainable expectancy, these were signs of transition. Heaven does not announce movement loudly, it confirms it internally. A transfer has weight because it carries purpose, and what is coming is not symbolic. It is real, tangible, and assigned. Chosen one, this breakthrough is not only provision, it is validation, elevation, and restoration converging at once. You were shaped to carry it, refined to steward it, and trusted to stand in it. And sometimes when words fall silent, what sustains you is something quiet, simple, and steady, waiting patiently to be returned to. What has been prepared rests here in peace. Chosen one. This is not ordinary provision, and it was never meant to be. What is approaching your life carries weight because it carries legacy. This is the kind of abundance that reaches backward and forward at the same time, touching generations before you and generations after you. It breaks patterns you did not create but were born into. It answers questions your family never had language for. And when it arrives, it will not only change numbers on a page, it will finally make sense of the pain you survived without explanation. Anointed one, there is a difference between money that relieves pressure and money that confirms calling. What is coming is confirmation, not validation from people who doubted you, overlooked you, or misjudged your silence, but the kind of validation that only God gives after watching you walk through fire without losing your spirit. After seeing you keep building when it looked foolish. After seeing you keep believing when there was no visible return. Heaven has already concluded the review, and the verdict has been decided. You are ready. That is why the pressure intensified instead of easing. That is why old anxieties tried to resurface without invitation. That is why certain people started acting strangely around you, pulling away, testing you, or suddenly paying attention. They may not understand it, but something in the atmosphere recognizes what is being released toward you. Even creation responds when alignment shifts. You can feel it too, even if you cannot explain it clearly. It feels like a quiet countdown, like standing outside just before rain breaks the heat. You do not know the exact moment, but your spirit knows it is close. Chosen one, understand this clearly. This transfer is not arriving because you were desperate. It is arriving because you were developed. You matured while others escaped responsibility. You evolved while others numbed themselves. You submitted when rebellion would have been easier. And yes, it cost you something. There were seasons where you watched people with less integrity move ahead faster. You saw doors open for others while yours stayed locked. You experienced loss that felt personal, unfair, and unnecessary. And it hurt. That pain was real. But that pain was not punishment. It was protection. If what is coming had arrived earlier, it would have leaked through places in you that were still healing. It would have attracted people who could not steward it. It would have distracted you from becoming who you needed to be. Now, you are different. Now you are grounded, aligned, healed in ways you once prayed for quietly. You are no longer impressed by noise. You are no longer driven by comparison. You are steady. And that steadiness is what wealth recognizes. Anointed one, what is almost here is not random. It is targeted, measured, and designed by divine intelligence. The amount is large because the assignment is large. This is not money without instruction. It comes carrying direction. Rooms to enter, seeds to plant, decisions to make, lives to impact. The currency is not for comfort alone, it is for calling. That is why the process took time. You had to become someone who could carry weight without breaking under it. Every sleepless night added endurance. Every delay built patience. Every rejection strengthened discernment. You learned how to walk by faith when logic laughed at you. You learned how to remain generous when resources were thin. Those were not wasted seasons. They were training grounds. They built spiritual muscle, and now that muscle is ready to carry momentum that would have crushed an earlier version of you. Chosen one. You have entered what feels like the almost zone, the space where destiny starts sounding louder than doubt. When it knocks now, you will answer differently. Not as someone hoping to be rescued, but as someone prepared to receive responsibility. What comes next will move faster than what came before. One message, one conversation, one approval, and suddenly the ground shifts. Others may be shocked, but you will recognize it. You will know you were not imagining things, that the voice you trusted was real, that your obedience was seen. Heaven keeps records. Nothing you carried quietly was ignored. Nothing you gave without recognition was forgotten. The books are balanced. The harvest did not disappear. It waited. And when it arrives, you will remember who you were in the wilderness, not with bitterness, but with reverence. Because that is where you were formed into someone who could hold abundance without losing humility. Anointed one, God did not choose you for charm or performance. You were chosen because you could be trusted. Trusted with influence, trusted with provision, trusted with impact. The amount is large because your capacity is large. Ordinary timelines never applied to you, and they never will. What is coming may look sudden, but it is not accidental. It is divine timing colliding with preparation. The answers are already in motion. Doors are already unlocking. Approval has already been given in the unseen. It is simply crossing the final veil of delay. And when it becomes visible, even those who doubted will know this was not self-made. This was God. What is shifting behind the veil will be revealed next. Chosen one. There is movement happening beyond what your eyes can track. Not symbolic movement, structural movement. Systems are shifting. Permissions are changing. Things that were stalled are being unlocked quietly and deliberately. This is not just a spiritual idea. This is alignment taking form. What is being finalized now is designed to carry what is coming directly to your life without confusion or loss. Anointed one, think of it like a sequence being activated. One person is being repositioned. One decision is being revisited. One opportunity is being rerouted. It does not look dramatic from the outside, but it is precise. Heaven rarely rushes. It prepares. And preparation always looks like silence before it looks like speed. When this reaches the visible realm, it will not crawl. It will move with momentum. This is why the timing feels strange. You may feel calm and unsettled at the same time. Hopeful, but guarded. Ready, but unsure how. That is because your spirit senses that the conditions are finally set. This was never only about you being ready. It was also about the environment being safe for what you are about to carry. God has been clearing space, removing misaligned people, exposing unstable structures, interrupting paths that would have sabotaged what is coming later. Anointed One, if things have fallen apart recently, it is not because you failed. It is because the old framework could not support the new weight. Some connections had expiration dates. Some roles could not follow you forward. Some doors closed not to punish you, but to keep you from building something sacred on compromised ground. What is ahead is too important to rest on what was shaky. You may have wondered why you had to walk away from opportunities that looked good on paper, why certain environments no longer felt right, even though they paid well or looked impressive. That was discernment growing. God was teaching you to choose alignment over appearance. Because receiving is one thing, keeping is another. And what is coming must be sustained, not just celebrated. Chosen One, the vessel matters. Not perfection, but alignment, awareness, readiness. You have outgrown distractions that once pulled you off center. You have confronted internal sabotage patterns you once avoided. You have healed places you thought would always ache. And heaven has been watching that work closely. There is a moment when the question shifts from, will they ever be ready, to, they are ready. That moment has arrived. Anointed One, there is a phrase echoing in the unseen right now. They are ready. Not emotionally fragile, not spiritually distracted, not desperate. Ready. And when that declaration is made, movement follows. Assignments are activated, resources are released, pathways open. What comes next will not require you to beg, chase, or overextend yourself. This transfer is not wages for effort, it is inheritance for obedience. You kept going when no one clapped. You stayed faithful when all you had was conviction. There were seasons where faith was not poetic, it was practical. Get up, keep showing up, keep believing quietly. You honored what could not yet be seen, and now the visible must respond. This is a shift away from scarcity timelines. Your life is no longer governed by barely enough. The dry season does not get to define you anymore. This is not a temporary breakthrough. It is a change in operating system. And it begins with provision that carries authority. The kind of money that activates creativity. The kind that unlocks ideas that were dormant because resources were limited. Anointed One, when this arrives, it may come so cleanly that you pause. You will read the message twice, check the details again, wonder if it is real. But something in you will settle immediately. Your spirit will recognize it before your mind fully catches up. Because you have lived with this expectation quietly for a long time. You have imagined what freedom from constant limitation would feel like. And now it is knocking. Chosen One. When that door opens, do not flinch. Do not apologize. Do not minimize what God is doing to keep others comfortable. This is not arrogance. It is assignment. The plans that have lived in you for years require funding now. You are walking into rooms that once ignored you, not because you demanded entry, but because you are backed. What is coming is not just breakthrough money, it is blueprint money. The kind that builds, the kind that launches, the kind that gives shape to what was only prayer before. God is not just answering when, He is saying now. And when you look back, you will realize nothing was lost. It was stored, preserved, returned with increase. This next chapter is not about proving anything. It is about producing ideas, solutions, structures, blessings. All of it flows from what you endured and what you refused to surrender. The amount is measured by capacity, not comparison. and your capacity is large because your yes was large. Anointed one, something extraordinary is unfolding. The distance between preparation and manifestation is shrinking rapidly. The silence you feel is not emptiness, it is intention. Your spirit is responding because it recognizes proximity. The transfer is no longer far off, it is circling your life. Near enough to affect your thoughts, close enough to change how you breathe. And when it lands, it will not only change your account, it will correct your story. Narratives that said you were late will be rewritten. Assumptions that you missed your window will dissolve. God does not need time to fix what was broken. He needs an opening, and that opening is here. The next movement will reveal how suddenly alignment can become visible. Chosen one. What is arriving next is not only provision, it is correction. God is not simply adding something new to your life. He is adjusting the story that was told about you. There were assumptions made when you were quiet, conclusions drawn when you were unseen, timelines written for you by people who mistook delay for disqualification. All of that is being revised now. This transfer carries the authority to correct narratives, not through argument, but through outcome. Anointed one, understand how this works. Heaven does not rush to defend you with words. It responds with results. And when God corrects a story, He does it comprehensively. Not partial restoration, not a symbolic turnaround, a visible shift that makes old conclusions collapse under their own weight. This is why the amount is large. The correction must be undeniable. There will be people who are stunned, not out of jealousy, but out of confusion. They will not understand how the change happened so quickly, how you moved from overlooked to unavoidable, how access suddenly appeared. How doors that once ignored you now open without resistance. And you will not need to announce anything. Presence will speak. Alignment will speak. Peace will speak. Chosen one. Divine wealth carries a frequency. It does not arrive quietly in the unseen only. It shifts atmospheres when it lands. Rooms respond. Conversations change. Invitations adjust. You will notice people speaking to you differently, asking different questions, treating you with a new seriousness, not because you demanded respect, but because provision brings clarity. It reveals where authority has always been resting. And here is the part few talk about. This correction is not only external, it is internal. You will notice your own decision-making change. You will feel less rushed, less reactive, less anxious. The fear-driven urgency that once sat on your chest will loosen its grip. Choices will come from abundance, not survival. From discernment, not panic. That is how you know the shift is real. Your mindset changes before the circumstances fully settle. Anointed one, this is why the money is not dangerous in your hands. Because your identity was already corrected before the account was. You learned how to say no when you had little. You learned how to stay grounded when nothing was guaranteed. That training matters now. Wealth magnifies what is already present, and what is present in you is stability. This season will require a new rhythm, not chaos, not excess. A new order. A new way of structuring your days. New conversations about stewardship, not just spending. You are being upgraded from surviving to strategizing, from hoping to directing, from waiting to managing. That can feel unfamiliar at first. You may catch yourself pausing, looking around, wondering if this is really yours. Chosen one, it is. And it arrived because you can carry it. Not just carry it, but multiply it with wisdom. Protect it with boundaries. Walk in it with humility. Everything you lost before will be overshadowed, not only by quantity, but by quality. The peace will be deeper, the freedom more stable, the opportunities more aligned. You are stepping into a phase where blessings begin to find you instead of the other way around. That does not mean effort disappears. It means effort finally meets favor. You crossed a threshold quietly, and that crossing has already been recorded. Your name, your role, your balance has been updated in the unseen. And now what was written is descending. You may feel a strange confidence lately, not loud, not performative, quiet, steady, almost unfamiliar. That is not imagination, that is recognition. Your spirit knows it is no longer waiting for permission. Fulfillment is closer than your doubts, louder than your fear, clearer than the silence you learned to survive in. Anointed One, what makes this moment remarkable is how it will arrive. Not through striving, not through exhaustion, often through the unexpected. A connection you dismissed, a place you assumed was closed, a name you have not heard in years. God uses overlooked channels because they bypass pride and prove intention. This transfer is prophetic, not predictable. What is coming carries justice, the kind that closes chapters without confrontation, the kind that settles scores without revenge, the kind that honors your pain without asking for approval. You stayed quiet when others boasted. You remained generous when you had little. You stayed in position while the world seemed to move forward without you. That posture was noted. Chosen One, heaven issued an instruction over your life. Do not pass them by. And when that instruction is given, doors obey, resources obey, timing obeys. Delay was never the end of the story. It was the setup that would make the arrival undeniable. You are not only going to receive this wealth, you are going to represent it. People will look at your life and understand something they could not before. Favor is not bought, it is bestowed. And when God bestows it, it does not need protection by force. It carries its own seal. What you receive will not evaporate, it will expand. Because it was never meant to stop with you. It will flow through your lineage. It will unlock ideas that lived quietly in notebooks. It will fund solutions that once felt impossible. It will change what is possible for people connected to you. As it draws nearer, your sensitivity will increase. You will notice patterns more clearly, discern signals faster, recognize timing with less effort. That is divine tuning. Heaven adjusting your perception so you do not miss what you once prayed for, so you do not reject it out of disbelief. When it arrives, you will not say, "This is too good to be true." You will say, "I knew this day would come," not because you saw it clearly, but because you felt it consistently. The struggle will end. Survivally mode will release its grip, and the weight you carried for so long will lift without ceremony. The next movement will reveal how readiness becomes recognition. Chosen One. There is a kind of tiredness that does not come from doing too much, but from believing for a long time without visible change. It is quiet. It does not announce itself. It settles into the body in subtle ways. You still show up, you still function, you still carry responsibility, but inside something has been holding steady for longer than you expected. Heaven sees that endurance clearly. Anointed One, this season has required a different kind of strength. Not the loud kind that celebrates progress, but the quiet kind that keeps rhythm when nothing seems to move. You learned how to wake up and choose faith without the rush of confirmation. You learned how to keep your word when enthusiasm faded. You learned how to return to trust even when hope felt thin. That consistency matters more than moments of intensity. There were days when you wondered if you were still aligned or just being stubborn. Nights when you questioned whether waiting was wisdom or fear. Those questions did not disqualify you. They proved you were present. They proved you were honest. Faith that has never been tested cannot sustain what is coming. And you stayed present through the test. Chosen one. Waiting does not mean standing still. It means holding posture. It means returning again and again to what you know is true, even when emotions fluctuate. It means choosing steadiness over spectacle. You did not abandon your values when progress slowed. You did not rewrite your integrity to speed things up. That restraint protected the promise while it matured. Anointed one, the long wait refined your discernment. You stopped chasing every open door. You learned to listen beneath noise. You learned that not every delay is resistance, and not every opportunity is permission. That wisdom was formed in ordinary moments, paying bills when resources were tight, showing up for people without being celebrated, saying no when yes would have been easier. These were not small acts. They were rehearsals for stewardship. There is a truth many overlook. The promise does not only test belief, it tests consistency. It watches how you carry yourself when no one is affirming you, how you treat people who cannot advance you, how you manage disappointment without letting it turn into bitterness. You passed those tests quietly. That is why heaven trusts you now. Chosen one. Faith does not always grow through revelation. Sometimes it grows through repetition, through returning to the same truths on days that feel identical, through choosing to remain grounded when excitement fades. I have learned that what steadies the spirit is often something simple and repeatable, rather than constant explanation or dramatic signs. There is a quiet reminder resting below, placed gently in the description, meant to be returned to without strain. Anointed one, the waiting shaped you into someone who no longer needs urgency to feel alive. You learned how to move without panic, how to hold expectation without pressure. That internal pace is essential for what comes next. Speed without steadiness would have fractured you. But now your foundation can carry momentum. You may have noticed that you no longer explain yourself as much. You no longer feel the need to convince others of what you are becoming. That is not withdrawal. That is maturity. When identity settles, it no longer seeks permission. It simply remains present. This is the posture heaven looks for when releasing weight. Chosen one. The endurance you developed will soon make sense. The long silence trained you to listen. The extended wait trained you to manage abundance without losing peace. You are not entering this next phase fragile or reactive. You are entering it seasoned. That seasoning came from time, not trauma, from faithfulness, not force. There were moments when it felt like nothing was happening, but something was always happening in you. Patience deepened, motives clarified, attendments loosened. You became less impressed by speed and more committed to alignment. That inner work ensured the promise would not crush you when it arrived. Anointed one, remember how many times you chose to keep your heart open when it would have been easier to close it. How many times you trusted again after disappointment. Those choices were not wasted. They trained your capacity to receive without suspicion and to give without depletion. That balance is rare. Chosen one, this is not the part where effort increases. This is the part where steadiness holds. The promise does not require strain. It requires presence. What is approaching does not need you frantic or perfect. It needs you anchored. The waiting taught you how to stay anchored when outcomes were uncertain. That is why you will not be shaken when outcomes change quickly. There is nothing you missed, nothing you failed to do, nothing you should have rushed. The timing protected you. The delay preserved you. The endurance refined you. Now what has been maturing quietly is ready to move openly. Anointed one, hold the same posture you learned in the waiting, calm, attentive, grounded. The promise recognizes that posture, it responds to it. And when movement begins, it will not ask you to become someone new. It will simply meet you as you are now. This part of the journey closes not with noise, but with readiness. Chosen one. As this next phase opens, you may notice a quiet shift in how you relate to people, opportunities, and even yourself. Not distance, not coldness, but clarity. You are no longer reaching outward for reassurance. You are listening inward for alignment. This is not withdrawal, it is discernment becoming instinctive. When the promise draws close, noise loses its appeal. Anointed one, there is a reason your circle narrowed over time. Not everyone who walked with you in survival was meant to walk with you in stewardship. Some people only know how to connect through struggle. Others only understand you when you are explaining yourself. But what is coming requires fewer explanations and stronger boundaries. That pruning was not loss, it was preparation. You learned this slowly, through awkward silences, through invitations you declined without fully knowing why, through relationships that faded without conflict, but also without repair. Those moments trained you to trust the unease that arrives before misalignment, and that trust will protect what is being released. Chosen one. The shift ahead will also reveal who recognizes authority without announcement. You will notice that some people adjust naturally, while others resist quietly. Neither response requires your management. Provision carries its own language. Alignment attracts recognition. Resistance exposes itself without confrontation. You are not called to correct everyone. You are called to remain steady. Anointed one, this is where humility takes a new form. Not shrinking, not hiding, but allowing what God has done to stand without apology. You will feel moments where you are tempted to soften what is happening so others feel comfortable. That instinct came from seasons where you had to make yourself smaller to survive. It is no longer needed. Stewardship requires honesty about capacity. There will be times when you feel the urge to explain how hard it was, how long you waited, how much you endured. Not to boast, but to be understood. You may realize that not everyone needs the backstory. Some people only need the result. And that is not disrespect. It is order. What God establishes does not require defense. Chosen one. As provision draws nearer, old fears may try one last time to negotiate relevance. Thoughts that ask, what if this changes you? What if you lose people? What if you misstep? Those questions are familiar, but they are outdated. You are not entering this phase unprepared. You are entering it practiced. You have already lived without applause. You have already walked through misunderstanding. You know how to remain yourself when circumstances change. Anointed one, remember how many times you chose restraint when reaction would have been easier. How many times you paused instead of responding. That restraint will serve you now. Because influence requires the ability to wait before speaking, to listen before deciding, to sense before moving. Those habits were formed when stakes were low, so they would hold when stakes increase. You may notice a deeper responsibility settling in your chest. Not fear, weight. A sense that what is coming matters beyond you. That awareness is healthy. It signals readiness. The promise is not arriving to distract you. It is arriving to position you. And positioning always comes with accountability. Chosen one. This is also where generosity takes a quieter form. Not proving kindness, not rescuing everyone, but being intentional with resources, time, and energy. You learned in lack that giving without wisdom can deplete purpose. Now you will learn that strategic generosity multiplies impact. That balance is rare, and it is learned, not gifted. Anointed one. There will be moments where you look around and realize how different your life feels without being loud about it. Fewer emergencies, more margin. Fewer explanations, more trust. That is not coincidence. That is alignment stabilizing. You are not being rushed into abundance. You are being eased into responsibility. Do not be surprised if creativity increases suddenly. Ideas that were dormant may begin to surface without effort. Solutions may appear fully formed rather than forced. That flow comes from rest, not pressure. You did not lose creativity in the waiting. It was simply conserving energy for the right moment. Chosen one. The days ahead may feel strangely normal on the surface. Routine, conversations, commitments. But underneath, something is reorganizing. Priorities are settling into place. Decisions feel clearer. Distractions lose urgency. This is how transitions often happen, quietly, internally, before anything becomes visible. Anointed one, trust the pace. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where the promise can meet you without harm. The steadiness you built will now carry momentum. The discipline you learned will now protect increase. The humility you practiced will now anchor influence. There is no need to perform readiness. It is already evident. Heaven does not ask you to prove what it has already confirmed. Stay attentive, stay grounded, stay honest with yourself. What is unfolding does not require effort. It requires presence. Chosen one. As this part closes, hold what you have learned about restraint, clarity, and trust. They are not leftovers from the waiting. They are tools for the arrival. What comes next will test none of that. It will confirm it. The movement continues. Chosen one. As the movement continues, you may begin to feel a different kind of anticipation. Not anxious, not restless, grounded, focused. The kind that sharpens awareness instead of scattering it. This is what happens when alignment stabilizes. You are no longer bracing for disappointment. You are preparing for responsibility without strain. Anointed one. This phase often feels deceptively quiet. The promise is close, yet life looks ordinary on the surface. Errands still need to be done. Conversations still sound familiar. Time still moves forward at the same pace. But inside, you are no longer negotiating your worth with circumstances. That negotiation ended in the waiting. What remains now is readiness without spectacle. You may notice your reactions slowing down. Situations that once triggered urgency now invite discernment. You pause before responding. You weigh before deciding. This is not hesitation. It is authority, learning how to move with precision. The promise does not require speed from you. It requires accuracy. Chosen one. There is also a subtle separation happening internally. You are distinguishing between what feels urgent and what is truly important. That clarity was forged when you had limited options and had to choose wisely. Now that clarity becomes protection. When opportunity expands, discernment must deepen. You are prepared for that. Anointed one. Some days you may still feel echoes of the old season. Brief flashes of doubt, familiar worries that no longer have power, but still attempt to speak. Do not be alarmed by them. Transition often stirs residue. It does not mean regression. It means the old identity is losing its voice as the new one takes its place. You are learning how to hold expectation without gripping it, how to remain open without being naive, how to trust without abandoning wisdom. These are not small shifts. They are signs that stewardship has already begun internally. The promise often arrives after stewardship is practiced in advance. Chosen one. There is a reason you were not rushed into this phase. Rushing would have taught you how to consume. Waiting taught you how to carry. That difference will shape everything that follows. You will notice that your desires have matured. What once excited you no longer distracts you. What once felt impressive now feels empty if it lacks purpose. Anointed one, you are no longer chasing relief. You are choosing alignment. Relief would have ended pressure. Alignment transforms direction. That is why the promise did not come simply to solve a problem. It is arriving to establish order, to set a new trajectory that holds over time. As this settles in, you may feel a deeper sense of accountability. Not fear, but awareness. A knowing that what you receive is connected to others, not just yourself. That awareness is not a burden, it is a compass. It keeps you oriented toward impact rather than indulgence. Chosen one. You may also notice that conversations are shifting. People speak differently around you, not because you have announced anything, but because alignment carries a signal. Some will lean in with curiosity, others will drift without explanation. Neither requires interpretation. Movement reveals compatibility without conflict. Anointed one, remain kind without